What's going on, guys? It's your boy SnakeEyez. It's my first YouTube video, so hello YouTube, hello the world. You know what I'm saying? Alright, this is what we're going to get started with. We're going to get started with introducing myself, explaining all the upcoming projects we're going to be doing on this channel, and things of that nature. So, and also bear with me if I kind of seem a little off. I'm not really, kind of getting into a flow yet. It's kind of like my very few times that I'm actually on camera. Okay. So, who I am, I'm Antonio Lee, with my SnakeEyez. I obviously got the name from G.I. Joe. SnakeEyez is practically my favorite superhero. And then I love the idea of SnakeEyez, so that's my title name. I just moved the S with a Z. I don't care if that's important, but anyway. So, what I basically do on this channel, I'm an aspiring actor. I'm a musician. I'm a rapper and an R&B singer. I'm also a comedian, and I'm also just an hip-hop enthusiast in general. Just always interested in kind of the world of hip-hop and its origins. Now, compared to other old heads or whatever, or people who just really know about it, compared to them, I'm not necessarily on that level, but I do know, because of how I was exposed when I was younger, I do know a little bit more about hip-hop than the average person. Once again, I'm not claiming to be an expert, but I do know a little bit more. And that's one of the things we get into on this channel. It's just talking about hip-hop. It's talking about not really the origins of it, most likely who are my favorites, who are the ones I dislike, my opinion on the state of rap, my opinion on a rap video, my opinion on a particular rapper. You guys in the comment section could, throw me some details or any other topics you guys want to discuss during the channel, or like some of my uploads. So if you put a suggestion down, you put a name down, like do this rapper, do this song, your opinion on it, or do a vlog on it, I can do that. What I was planning to start this channel off, also, I want to throw that in there, also do comedy skits. That's what we're going to do. We're going to try to do a lot of comedy skits, and we're also going to do gaming. Gaming for right now is going to be a little slow, because of the fact that I have something for game, but I don't have a ton right now. So I have stuff to obviously game with and post episodes with, but I don't own a lot of the new games that's out there. And I'm very selective with my games. And also I'm just trying to save money too. So, that's another thing that's, sometimes that I absolutely have all the equipment, all the things to make the channel and the content on the channel, great. I'm going to do the best I can with what I have, but I also got to make sure that our financial means is, it's up there, right? What I was planning to do at the end of the month is that we'll have a Q&A section. So basically, I'll just pick about 10 to 15, maybe 20 random questions. We'll post a video on it. I think by the end of the month, closer to the end of June. We'll post a video about a Q&A session, the most asked questions on YouTube, and then we'll just, at the end of June, we'll just have a video on it, and I'll basically be answering the questions that are asked in the majority according to people on the channel. So before we get started, I like this video just to give us a nice head start to get at least 50 likes. For this introduction video, that will be going ahead, starting people out there watching. And I'm telling you, we're going to have fun on this channel. Obviously, it's going to be a work in progress when it comes to finances and just getting different things as far as creating great content, because while there's money involved, it also takes talent. So we can do some stuff. We got some stuff to do, but I'm just not going to be able to do a lot just because of the fact that finances are just a little bit tight and I got to do a better job of saving my money. Yeah, so I'm Antonio Lee. I'm in Chicago. I'm 19 years old, and I really can't wait to do this. And once again, on the gaming aspect of it, I'm sorry to kind of go on a different topic at random, but as far as the gaming is concerned, as of right now, we're going to have to hold off on that because I need the capture thing, so I need to save up money to do that. So anytime within the first month of this channel being up, we're going to have a lot of gaming content there. We won't have everything, because like I said, I'm very selective with games. I don't just play anything. And also, I'm kind of I don't know how to put this, kind of very selective with the genres. Like, I don't really play a lot of the genres. I thought Assassin's Creed was okay. What I do play for the most part, I do play Madden, I do play 2K for sure. I do play Call of Duty. I'm a huge fan of Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat for sure. I know a lot more about Street Fighter than I do about Mortal Kombat. So when it comes to those games, I'll be doing a lot of that. I don't do a lot of racing games. I mean, I can get some racing games, but I don't do a lot of them. I also do Fight Night Champions. So we have Fight Night Champions. So if anyone wants to run that, just basically, just want to have a video while playing Fight Night Champions. We actually have Fight Night Champions. So I do Fight Night Champions. But I love Street Fighter. I love Mortal Kombat. And I mostly play Madden and 2K. So that's basically, I'm very, very selective with the genres of games, and I don't play anything. I especially don't like to play horror games unless it's like a dare or a bet, or if that's something you really want to see that's really in high demand for you guys. Put some suggestions, some suggestive titles down in the comment section below, and then, sooner or later down the line, I won't tell you when, but we'll just have a series of videos for me going through the walkthrough of the game, of that particular, whatever horror game it is, okay? So if I didn't mention this already, and once again I apologize if I sound repetitive, the first thing we're going to talk about, I think for like the first week, is basically about hip hop. So I think the first video I'm going to put up is my top 10 favorite rappers, my list, not anybody else's. Top 10 favorite rappers. And I'm going to put a top 25 of the worst rappers of all time, in my opinion. I will also have a top 10 of the most underrated rappers and the most overrated rappers. So I think with about 4 of those video times, we'll get started on that first, unless you have a different suggestion. And then after that, we're going to go into the comedy skits as well. So yes. And then as far as the music is concerned, I gotta get my profile on SoundCloud. Actually, I have to start getting in the studio so the music can sound quality. But as far as purchasing instrumentals and the writing process, we're going to get to that. We're going to add that content to the channel, so there will be moments there. And also we'll have some moments where we'll freestyle, we'll probably sing a cover. So there will be those moments on that channel. So there's going to be a place for that. As far as creating my own music is concerned, as far as making my own song, that's been put on hold right now because I have to get started with creating a profile for SoundCloud and then do the writing process. I'm already in the process of purchasing instrumentals so I can get started in that particular department. And then obviously there's an album that's coming up that I might have. We're good on that. Then I gotta actually find out how to mix master my own music. If there's any suggestions you have in the period about the channel or any criticism or any kind of constructive criticism, please, that I might could do better at, as far as, or a suggestion that you might have, say if I'm looking for something like how to do better with the content of my videos, how to do better editing, or what content should I put more of, and what content should I do less of, or what should I do less or more of in my content. If you have any suggestions, as long as this comes off as respectful, constructive criticism, I'm open to that. Please put it in the comments, and most likely, if it's something that I can notice myself and it's definitely apparent whether that's a problem or maybe that you guys like something I actually do on this channel, feel free to put it in the comments and I will do the best I can to follow and then make those adjustments as well, because at the end of the day, it doesn't just take the creator myself to make great content, it takes the fans as well, it takes the fans' input. I'm here for you guys, so anything that you want to see more of, we'll do that. Also in this video, I'm not going to say very infrequently. I'll probably say once or twice a month. We're going to do a lot of vlogs. Vlogs about current events topics. Vlogs about topics concerning hip-hop. Vlogs about sports, about the NBA playoffs, per se. What I think about that certain game of the NBA playoffs. I think about game 1, my reaction to game 1, stuff like that. What my reactions are to, the OTAs and which I won't really talk about OTAs because there's nothing really to talk about there. But when it comes to sports, mainly basketball and football. When it comes to baseball, soccer, and any other sport, I don't know. When it comes to NFL, NBA, college basketball, college football, I'm on it. I'm your man for that. Anything big that comes up, or any game that you guys want to talk about, you can put that in the comments, or I might just create a vlog based on some big event. We want to talk about a celebrity that's in the news and my opinion on it, or a current events topic or issue that you'd like to talk about. I'm going to do vlogs like that very frequently, maybe once or twice a month. After this Q&A we're going to have this month, we're going to have a Q&A once every 3 months, just so I can check in with you guys and see if you want to know more stuff about me. Maybe there's something interesting that you wanted to know about me that you didn't know before, or that I did not reveal on this channel. We're going to have those like once every 3 months. Starting obviously at the end of June, we'll have our first Q&A. I pick a total of, like I said before, 15 to 20 questions. We'll have a full-length episode where we'll cover all that. Okay? Comedy sketches, like I said before, those are going to be after we do a little bit of the hip hop about the underrated, overrated, the best, the worst, according to my opinion. So, if you disagree, that's fine. Guys, I'm not going to tell you guys what to do because obviously you type what you want in there. You probably are grown people out there. Whatever your opinions are, you're right to share. Please, 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 please refrain from a couple. These are huge, huge pet peeves of mine. When you're commenting on my channel, please make sure that it's relevant to the topic that I'm talking about in the video. I hate when people like talk about something that in our video, that has actually nothing to do with the video and has nothing, is not even remotely close to the topic that's being discussed on the video. And really, if you happen to put something relevant, okay. But if it's like wildly irrelevant or inappropriate, please don't do that. It just makes no sense to do it. It doesn't happen. Of course, I'm going to be funny. Of course, we're all going to some of the curse and do all this other stuff. That's going to happen. We're all going to say things sometimes, but the personal comments being offensive and just saying some outlandish stuff, please refrain from doing all that crap. I ain't got time for the reading in the comments be like, oh, just say something wild and inappropriate, like I'm talking about basketball, and you'll talk about something that not only is wild and completely inappropriate, has nothing to do. Please refrain from doing that. Also, this is what I noticed a lot, and I'm not necessarily sure I can stop it, but I can advise and recommend that you try not to do it for those people that are watching my channel, subscribing, just watching the video in general. When you're commenting, or even if you're not watching the video, you're just scrolling down the comments like people do, people tend to do now. When you're having a debate or a disagreement about a particular subject in a video, try to not get at each other's throats. Like, try to not say things that are completely and wildly offensive to the person. Try not to batter or just say things that are just it's not called for. Complete inappropriate. Cursing that's going to happen. I am going to probably curse in the show. That's just the way it is. I'm not going to do it every time like it's Def Comedy Jam, like I'm Richard Pryor on stage. But that is going to happen. Cursing is going to happen when you're in comments. It's going to happen. But don't try to say extremely off-the-wall offensive stuff to each other because you disagree with someone. Try your very best. It's not going to happen all the time. I'm not going to be able to control it because it's not for me to control it. It's y'all keyboards, phones, whatever you're using to watch this video. Whatever device you'll be using to watch this video. Try to disagree with each other. Heated disagreements and heated arguments are cool, right? You got one person got evidence of this side of the argument, another person this side of the argument, and also when you're disagreeing with me. Try not to say it's just completely off the wall to the point where you're actually getting personal. Don't do that. I don't need my comments flooded with that either. So if you can do the best you can to try not to make up wildly offensive insults that make you borderline okay, something's really off with you. There's no reason for you to get that out of control and use that kind of language or initiate that kind of behavior through your words that you're putting on the comments to kind of make the person feel bad about their opinion. You don't have to. If you can say, well, you don't know nothing about basketball, that's fine. But if you're saying something like, I'm going to beat the hell out of you, you're an idiot, your mother should have killed you, but don't say no outlandish shit like that. It's really, try not to do that, please, because we're here to create great content. We're here to keep it respectful. Obviously, there's going to be curse. Obviously, there's going to be some kind of language that's going to be used on this channel. It won't be offensive, and it won't be just outlandishly inappropriate. I can promise you that. But it's what it is. Also, warning to you sensitive people. I'm well aware that you can't come up and that you cannot just say anything you want. That's 100%. You may have the first one right, but you can't say anything you want to people. You can't say anything you want about people that's going to come off in a racist, offensive, or hurtful manner to cause damage to one individual or to one specific group. I'm not going to go that far as doing that. But please don't want to be those YouTubers that take everything literal and always want to have a family matter speech about, oh, you don't make assumptions about that, because the content I put on when it comes to comedy sketches, it's just that. It's just comedy. That's what I might have something like a short film, which we'll be doing very shortly. The more equipment I do, the more money I'm getting to, so I can fund this, so I can help fund what goes into the content on this particular channel. The more we get to that, I got some nice ideas written down, some short films. They will be on this channel. I promise you they're going to be a lot of fun. You're going to enjoy it. So the short films and all of that, they will be coming. Just give it time. I got the concepts written down. Really, it's just a matter of having those scripts written down. And also having the people to act with them. Of course, when you're starting off with, but of course with a short comedy sketch, you have to do it by yourself sometimes, because you just don't, you're not going to sit there and wait forever to wait for somebody to collab with you. But when I have more people and I start, getting more subscribers and followers, and people start, I start to get people, or maybe have somebody, maybe someone out the blue contacts me and say, hey, I want to work with you or collab with you, then we'll start like really pressing those short films into this life. We'll start really implementing that into this channel. Right now, it's just a matter of writing. Writing is the primary reason. The second reason why the short films have to be held off just a little bit is because I need more equipment and really just more people to collaborate. Because it's just going to be really hard to pull off the concept, or to pull a short film off if you're just kind of doing it by yourself. Excuse me. So when that happens, I'll let you guys know, and then we'll go from there. Okay? Gaming, definitely something we're going to be doing a lot of. I told you specifically a few games. There's some games you guys suggest that I won't play. I will not play MLB. I will not play FIFA. I don't like those games. I'm sorry. So if you guys are like, oh, you should play FIFA, you should play MLB, oh, shame on you, damn you for not playing that. I don't play that. I just don't play those games. I'm not interested in soccer or baseball in real life. And even if I was, maybe I just don't want to play the game. So please don't. You're gonna do it anyway, because that's just human nature. Don't really get too upset, or don't be like, oh, I'm subscribe for your channel because you're not doing this. Because I'm not playing a specific game. Now, if it's something as far as what's affecting the content and the quality of the content, I see why you unsubscribe. Whatever your reason is, you have a right to unsubscribe, to dislike a video, to make a comment, to criticize. You have a right to do that. Okay, so that's not really press you on that front. Okay, so with all that being said, you guys have any questions at all? I'm not going to respond to that. Oh, about that too. I almost forgot. I really hate, I know that some of you hate them when you're in YouTube, right? You're watching your favorite YouTuber, and you want this YouTuber to comment to you, and say if you like one of the first ones. I remember to this YouTube, I'm not going to name names because I don't want to embarrass anybody in my first video. It just makes no sense to do that, right? So basically, you like, wow, I'm the first ones here. I'm like an hour or two after the video's been posted, so I'm relatively early, maybe half an hour after, or 20 minutes or so after the video's been posted, or maybe 15, or even earlier than that. You be at the video and you want the person to comment, right? And you're pretty early, so either early or you're probably like the first 10, 15, 20 people there. And obviously the person can't get to everybody's comment, unless there's only like 5 comments up there. Then the YouTube should respond to. But there's like 100 comments, there's 50 comments. Say there's 50 comments. I'm going to try my best to respond to at least 40 of them, 35, within reason. And what I mean within reason is it won't take up all my day, because there are other responsibilities, such as I have a job, I'm actually working, support myself, I'm trying to get back into college, and at this point it's not that easy. Or just simply because of what you said just made no sense. And instead of, insulting you or saying something bad to you that I might regret saying, disrespecting you, I might probably just won't respond to you. I just don't respond to this. I probably won't respond to you. Will just look at it and myself like shaking my head, whatever, SMH, and just move on. And just move on to the next time. But I won't be that type of YouTuber where you want this YouTuber to comment and he's your favorite and you look up to that person, he or she, and they never respond to you. And I know I gotta be like, damn, but why not even subscribe to this dude if I'm like the first people there and I ask the person a question and they can't even answer the question? I won't be that guy. I can't answer everyone because it's going to be, hopefully there is enough people so there will be a lot. But I will try my best to answer a majority of your questions, or just like you just giving a shout out or giving me a copy of my videos or welcome you or whatever you're saying that's, you have a question, you have a statement to make, I'll respond to you. I really would. I'm really going to try my best to try to respond to, obviously not all, but a majority of the comments that's up there. Within reason, within if I have time. Right? Also, on the bottom of every video, I'm going to put a PayPal link. It's not required, and donating is not required. But it will be a big help to me, and I'll be really, really appreciative. And if there's some people that just giving stuff away, that's like some cool that donating money, and they like really helping me, or they make a big deal. There's gonna be some giveaways. I'm not gonna say that until maybe I put a video about it, or maybe I'll insert give a little moment in the beginning or at the end of the video that be like, shout out to blah blah blah. I'm gonna give away this. I'm not gonna just sit up and be y'all empty-handed. Y'all gonna be donating money. Hopefully y'all can. If y'all don't, it's fine. But it will really be a big help, so I really appreciate it. Be a PayPal link at the bottom where you guys can send me money so I can help improve the content of this channel, get more equipment and stuff like that, so we can just keep making this channel better and better as we go along. Obviously, progress is not on the first day. It takes time. I'm going to do the best I can to create great content and also do my part to get my own equipment as well, but it'll be a big help if you guys help me out in the department. If you don't, that's fine. I'm not going to hold it against you. As long as you be there to support me, I appreciate every single one of you. But if you don't donate, that's fine. Like I said, I appreciate it. But if you do, and you do it big, or if you just do it often, there's going to be giveaways. And sometimes you don't even have to donate for there to be giveaways. It's just I'll have a contest where like you'll have to look toward the beginning of a time to know what certain things are with which video, and you guys guess them right. It's going to be some giveaways. I ain't going to tell you what they are. They could be t-shirts. They could be shoes. You don't know. They could be games. You don't know. But I'm telling you, I won't leave you guys empty-handed. I will show you how much I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. The t-shirts and then the clothes, they're going to be up and running. There's going to be some things that I say on the shirt that I probably say a lot of, or probably some signature lines that I'll probably put it on a t-shirt. I won't make them high priced though. I really won't. I hate when people make you pay $25 for a t-shirt. I could create something similar to what you got, you selling $25 for, but you have to be paid $25 for a funky ass t-shirt that literally looks exactly the same as if I buy it from Old Navy or any other store. Really? Seriously. Really? I'm not gonna be that guy. If I have t-shirts or I have a hoodie or like just any kind of clothes and apparel, I'm gonna sell them at a decent price. And if there's people that's buying a lot of them, there's gonna be giveaways for that too. Alright? So thank you guys so much. I think I'm gonna end the video here. The next video is gonna be my top 10 in my opinion. In my opinion, please, in my opinion. Like, you guys disagree, that's cool. Please do respect me. In my opinion, the top 10 greatest rappers of all time. After that, we'll do the top 25 worst rappers of all time. We'll do the top 10 underrated, and we'll do the top 10 overrated, and then it's comedy skits time. Until then, it's your boy SnakeEyez.